What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new invincible KLAY Thompson, who is point guard eligible, 6'6", looks to have a really good jump shot. I'm a little bit concerned about a couple small things about this card, but I do think he looks really good. I'm excited to try him out, see how good he is in my team. One of the better invincible point guards, it looks like on paper, but I'm not sure he's like better than a LaMelo or Devin Booker or somebody like that. Feels like that's probably the level he's on, which is a good level of card for sure, but I don't know. We'll see. KLAY should definitely be a good card. The fact he's point guard eligible is definitely a plus, and I'm excited to see what he can do. So before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Help me push towards the 50,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. Multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Massive shout out to my guy Trinidad for letting me use his account to record this video. Really appreciate that a lot as well. And without further ado, KLAY is 6'6", 99 stats on every single attribute, of course, as all the invincibles have. And then he's got 12 legend badges: Deadeye, Limitless, Slippery Off-Ball, Challenger, Off-Ball Pest, Pick Dodger, Glove, Immovable Enforcer, Mini Marks and Set Shot Specialist, Shifty Shooter, and On-Ball Menace. Really good legend badges. Everything else, of course, is on Hall of Fame. He is an elite card. The question does become, I think, with a lot of these invincibles animations at this point in the year, and he's got the Curry escape, he's got a tray behind the back, he's got good movement. His size up is Jamal Murray, which is not as good as obviously Francis or something like that, but it's not bad. And then he's got Cam Thomas base with Sexton upper, which is really good. Cam Thomas base, one of the best bases in the game. Sexton upper, probably the best upper in the game. So he has really elite animations in terms of, besides his dribble, besides his size up, he's going to be really good. And he's got an elite release to boot as well. Pro 2 fade as well with Sexton upper, since it's the fastest upper. Obviously is the fastest fade as well, the easiest Pro 2. There's just a lot to like about cards with Sexton upper, in my opinion. It's one of my favorite things in this game. Obviously, y'all know my favorite card in the game is Bob Pettit, who's got Patty Mills with Sexton upper. Like, the Sexton upper is just, in my opinion, it's the best upper in the game. And while it's not quite as good on Cam Thomas's jump shot, it's still a very good jump shot, and should be making him an elite level 3 hunter here in my team. So without further ado, let's hop into a game. Let's see what KLAY Thompson can do. Alrighty, hopping into this game. Let's see what point guard KLAY can do. Obviously, point KLAY is not really something we saw a ton of in real life, but on the Warriors, he used to be a real ball handler. I mean, he's done. There have been some ugly highlights the last couple of years, I feel like, of KLAY with the ball in his hands as he's gotten older in his career. But I mean, as he was young, when he was younger, he was a demon, man. He was a guy who could put the ball on the floor and be a scorer, even if he obviously is known for being, I mean, what, 60 points on 11 dribbles or whatever it was when he was in Golden State. Like, obviously, KLAY is one of the greats for sure when it comes to shot making without the dribble. But in 2K, you can put the ball on the floor for a dribble as well with this card, so that's kind of cool. Let's play some defense here. KLAY is matched up against John Wall here, so this should be, I would think, a pretty easy matchup. We got a wide open 3 the first possession there with the Colin Sexton upper, but I was unfortunately unable to hit it. And we're gonna come off this screen. Same story here. If I can just get him to touch the screen, obviously he's off balling, but you know, I'm shooting it regardless. Okay, why did I shoot that? What am I thinking? I don't know what mindset I was in that was like, oh yeah, you know what, I'm just gonna force the shot regardless. This is annoying because all this dude is doing is off balling, but we're just gonna have to come off screens and fade and try to get him to touch the screen a few times and stuff like that. If we can do that, we should get ourselves some open shots, because he's just sitting on an off-ball defender this entire game so far. So run the floor, hit KLAY in the corner, catch and shoot. That should be green, and it is. And there you go, KLAY with a quick 8 already, showing off the athleticism, showing off the fade, and showing off the catch and shoot ability, doing things off the dribble and off the catch, just like prime KLAY Thompson was able to, man. So I don't know if he was ever able to get to the rim for a windmill dunk the way that we just did on that first possession, but that's NBA 2K25. I mean, yeah, it was 99 speed. So there you go. That don't really matter. Either way, I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. I do think the thing that makes this card really good to me, I know the Jamal Murray size up isn't as good as Francis, but the rest of the SIGs are great. And I don't know. I think, I don't know. I personally think when I look at this card that it's like, he is very good, yes, but there are some things like, is he better than a Devin Booker or a LaMelo Ball, or is he about the same? I would say probably about the same. So price tag wise, this card might wind up being one of the more affordable invincibles, just because I don't think KLAY Thompson is a name that people are like, oh, I need that KLAY card. You know what I mean? But I do think he could wind up being a relatively affordable invincible, and he is a very good card. I think Dominique Wilkins literally just got subbed in and then immediately broke his ankle. That is tough for my opponent. I think he was subbing him in to give him some more size against KLAY. I guess Lonzo's going to be his next point guard. That's a guy with similar size to KLAY. So there you go. At least he's got somebody with a little bit of size on the court. Oh my goodness. Nice steal by, oh, okay. Dropped the ball immediately. Well, I was gonna say a nice steal by Paul Pierce, but it turned into a turnover and a dunk immediately, so that's a little unfortunate. It is what it is. Size up here. It may not be Francis, but we can still burst off of it. Drag back here. I'm shooting that. I'm in his face. Oh my goodness. Late. Okay. Well, I guess I stink. I don't know. That didn't feel like it was late to me, but I guess I'm wrong. He's gonna drive the ball here. Good wall up. Come on, Paul. You don't have to foul from behind there, man. That's all right. I mean, he's got 10 points, 1 rebound so far in the first quarter, in the first 2 minutes. This is a very good start to this gameplay for Clay. I will say I don't love his hezzy. It's not quite as good of a hezzy as some of the other cards have in terms of like chaining animations together. It's Anthony Edwards hezzy, and it's not my favorite, but it's good enough. You know what I mean? You can still chain the animations together and behind the backs into escapes and things like that, and spam the behind the back, whatever you're looking to do. He is capable of doing that. I look at this card as a top tier point guard. Where in that top tier, I don't really know, because a couple things like right there, he doesn't have the best side, the best crossover, for example. Doesn't have D-Fox crossover, or Giannis cross or something like that. And I can't green, man. Good board by Shaq, but damn. And then that's just a turnover from trying to force the ball back to Clay, but that's a shot that I feel like I should be able to hit. Yes, Luds was contesting, but it's Klay Thompson, 99 3 ball, really good jump shot. Like, I should be able to come off a screen and shoot in his face and be confident with it. There you go. He flew right by. CPU jumped at him. They know how scary Clay is coming off a screen. We get ourselves another open 3 ball, and we have a we got a 13-10 lead. Clay's got all 13 so far. That's a steal too. Good job, Clay. Way to get in between the ball handler and the basket. Crossover here, push the floor. You're getting double teamed a little bit, but we'll come off of this again. Yo, Tim, my brother. Now I'm out of stamina. Okay, well, you know what? I'll just throw it to Pettit and take the assist. That's fine. It works. Points are points. We got 3 points out of the possession, and he had no more adrenaline bars, so we might as well just get the ball out of his hands. That's fine. Good defense. Stay here, Clay. Watch the blow by. Good. Well defended. No blow bys. Good. And then that's another steal. This dude is just throwing me the ball. I would quit too, man. You're getting dogged right now. No offense. As a whole, I look at this Clay card and I say top. I don't know. Let me think. Top 5 to 6 to 7 point guard in the game. Somewhere around there feels about right. He's definitely a very good card. There are a lot of good point guards though. And I don't think he's better than like a Jokic or LeBron. I haven't used Luka yet, but I would think Luka's probably about as good as he is. I feel like he's on the Devin Booker level, which means borderline top 5, maybe like 6 or 7, somewhere around there at the point guard position. Definitely a great card. He'd probably wind up being one of the more affordable Invincible point guards because they're going to be a little more common, and I think with more Invincibles, they become more affordable. So he could wind up being an okay value for a lot of people looking to pick up a PG. But that is going to do it for today's video. Hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.